Hello. This is my banking application. Um, I will give a brief introduction in how this application works and what it performs. Firstly, this allows users to perform various operations such as creating accounts, depositing and withdrawing money, fund transfer, and print account details. We're showing small demo in how these operations are happening. These are the previous transactions which I have done by creating two accounts and transferring money in between two accounts, withdrawing, depositing, and all. I'll give a live demo. First, we need to create two bank accounts by entering the option 4. We have to enter a name and then the account starting balance like this, and then another account name Zara, and the starting balance would be 4,000. Yes, likewise. And firstly, as per the first option, we can do the withdraw transaction. By entering the option 0, the account name and the amount that needs to be withdrawn like this. And if you need to check the that balance of that specific account, we can enter the option 2 of the name of the account, and you can check the balance. So the account Anjali has a balance of 950. And next, when moving on to the other option, the deposit, we can enter at option 1, and then the account and the deposit amount. Here also, if we need to check the balance of the account, we can do and the name of the bank account and see the balance amount. And the next option is the option 3, the transfer. Here we have to enter the two bank account names that needs to be transferred from which account to what account, and then the amount, let's say 400. So the transaction is successful. So if we need to see the transaction throughout the process, we can go to the option 5, and it lists all the transactions which we have done throughout this transaction process. And if we need to exit the program, we can click on option number 6 and then program exit. As this is an object-oriented program, there were like different principles involved in developing this application. If moving on to the first, that is the abstraction. So what abstraction does is hide the complex implementation details and show only the necessary features of an object. So for example, if you look into the account class uh, and the bank class and the transaction classes. It provides a clear and a specified interface for managing bank accounts without exposing the internal working of these operations. What users interact with is the methods like the do transfer, do withdraw, and all. What users interacted in a method like this. The execute transaction and the print without needing to understand the underlying implementation. So yeah, that is how the abstraction methods implements here. And next, the second is the encapsulation. So the encapsulation is the bundling of data and methods that operate on that data within a single unit or class, restricting access of some like the object components. So again, if you look into the account class, so you will be able to see that some of the fields are private, and also if you look into the bank.cs file, you can see that it encapsulates a list of accounts, providing methods to manage them like securely. This. So next on the list is the inheritance. So inheritance allows a new class to inherit the properties and methods of an existing class, promoting a code which is reuse. In this solution, the transaction-related classes like deposit transaction, transfer transaction, withdraw transaction, it inherits from a common base class, which is the transaction.cs, as you can see here in the withdraw and also in the transfer and the deposit transaction. And this base class define the common properties and methods for transaction, which are then extended or overridden where specific transaction types, if you can see like this, in each and every one, like this. So moving on to the last, that is the polymorphism. So this allows the objects of different classes to be treated as objects of a common superclass, and it enables a single interface to represent different underlying data. So according to this solution, polymorphism is like utilized in the handling of different transaction types. So if moving on again into the bank class, so it can be execute various transactions through a common interface. So like this. So this is like achieved by treating all transactions as instances of the transaction class, while the specific behavior is determined by the actual transaction type, and the method execution transaction can process any transaction object, and correct behavior is executed based on the actual object type. So this is how the my bank application has been make over. Thank you.